Thank you, Madam Returning Officer. And first of all, because this is the first time we are interacting with the table, we want to thank you for preparing elaborately this House to enable to accommodate all of us. I have a constitutional fundamental issue to raise, and members who have been here before and members who are joining us for the first time, this is a debating chamber, and we'll be here for 5 years. And so all the issues that need to be spoken, which the nation needs to know, should be spoken, because that is why we have come, and that is why we took off to present these issues. And so I raise a constitutional fundamental issue on the candidate on the table, which is number 4, Honorable Senator Moses Wetangula, touching Madam Returning Officer. I am sure that when members will keep quiet and listen, they will be able to follow me and be able to respond. And all those issues can be responded to in a very civilized manner. Whether that candidate is legible as a candidate for Speaker. Madam Returning Officer, under the Constitution, Article 103, as read with Article 106, mandates that a person is qualified if that person is not a member of this House, and if he's a member of the other House, he has submitted his resignation to the Speaker. No, just give me time. You are an old man. You are an old man. No, don't say so. Use parliamentary words to me. Now, Madam Returning Officer, as much as I've been able to check out, the member who is number 4 is actually an elected senator of the other House. Now, if he is elected member of the other House, he ought to have presented this resignation to the Speaker. I have learned reliably that that person presented this resignation letter on 9th of August to the Speaker, allegedly to the Speaker of that House. Now, if you look at Article 10, when you look at allow me, order. A day after the elections. I'm explaining myself, please. Now, the Speaker to whom he allegedly delivered his resignation letter was already an elected governor. It means according to the Constitution, 103 says that the term expires on 102 at the date of the general election. The term of this House and the term of the other House expired on 8th, not on 9th. The term of the Speaker of that House expired at that time when that person was elected as governor. It means that on 9th, there was no Speaker to whom the candidate would have given his election papers. So the fact of the matter is that if you have an office without a substantive holder thereof, then that office is no office. So if, as I am reliably informed, that he tendered his resignation to an office without the substantive member being, the substantive holder of that office being validly in that office, then he resigned to no speaker. I ask you, Madam Returning Officer, because this is a very, it is not, no, he's a returning officer. By law, he's a returning officer. That is what he is. Yes? This is an issue which is not only important to us, but important to all those other candidates who have a valid, some of them who are not in this house, who have a valid responsibility to ask. The last one, and this may draw a lot of protestation from somebody who does not like my thinking, and in this house, we must not like each other's thinking. The same person that is the candidate, there is a valid resolution of this house. There is a valid resolution of this house, which in record, saying that that particular person is not eligible to hold a public office in Kenya. Madam Returning Officer, this is a house of records. This is a house of records. There is a resolution of this house, passed by this house, implementable by this house, that the person should not hold a public office arising out of matters concerning integrity. So in both those grounds, I ask you, Returning Officer, to find that one Moses Wetangula is not eligible to be a candidate for the Speaker of this House. I thank you so much. Speaking in this House is very easy.
Honorable members, I will now allow the Honorable Ichung'wah to raise his point of order.
Thank you, Honorable Clerk. And let me just begin by thanking the Honorable TJ Kajwang